Hi everybody! Oh shit, that's loud. Right, there we go. Hi everybody. Welcome to the stream. We're going to have a couple of these tonight. First of all, we're going to have checking out the Discovery Tour. And then later on this evening, we're going to be checking out New Game Plus. That is the plan, at least at the moment, as it currently stands. Hi. How goes it? I'm sat here, it's kind of cool. Lighting's a bit... It's kind of atmospheric, actually, isn't it? Hold on, let me get this right. Has anyone started the New Game Plus? I've given it a try to see what happens. It doesn't delete your current save. It just replicates that save. It replicates all the information from that save and starts the game again in a fresh save slot. So you will need a free slot to do it, but it will not. It will be completely separate from your other save. Right ho. Let's give Discovery Tour a whack, which is what this stream's going to be about. So, explore the virtual museum mode with guided tours and historical locations. Well, hey, let's give this a roll, shall we, boys? New game minus. Can you imagine that? You'll start with nothing. You'll just be naked. You'll just be naked, no gear, level 0. That would be fucking amazing. So yeah, later on we'll start a New Game Plus playthrough of the main story, in order to get that shitty outfit that apparently is out for it, and then I can make a video where I milk the shit out of that existing, and then I can be done with it, and then we can get back into Kingdom Come Deliverance and The Witcher 3. Although I want to run one of those series parallel. Ooh, what's this? With content curated from Egyptologists and hundreds of images sourced from museums and libraries around the world, we hope to share with you the passion that inhabited us for 4 years it took to develop Assassin's Creed Origins. Wow. You have to sort of speed through these, don't you? You have to read it really quickly. You have to do it with passion. Apparently you can play as William Miles. Oh fuck yes, we're gonna do that. We're gonna
by Assassin's Creed.
That's echoey. We are going to be playing as William Miles, boys, alright? We're gonna do it. We have to do it. Do you like Uncharted? I do like Uncharted. I've only just recently started playing Uncharted and I really like it. Well, I just want to get into the Discovery Tour bit. I'm not even reading this. Enjoy the vast panoramas of this beautiful country through the eyes of your ego. Oh, it's always so brief that you can't really read it unless you catch it quick. Navigate a boat along the banks of the River Nile, ride a horse across deserts and lush, fertile lands. Right, thank you. We get it. Oh, I know I can skip it, but I don't want to. I want to see if it says anything interesting. Take a picture using the photo mode and share it with your friends. Okay. Okay, I've got a glove. A glove. We hope you enjoy this experience. So do I, pal. So do I. I played as William Miles in my first tour. I want to climb a pyramid as William Miles. It will just be amazing. But hang on, who will I be playing as? Will it be Bayek? Will I be... I'm Aya. For some reason it sets you off as a default as Aya. Doth thou mind? Characters. We're not playing as Aya, we're playing as William Miles. Oh, look, I'm William Miles, I'm pushing you. William Miles pushes an Egyptian man, Neketi Edet my arse. Let's see who else we have, though. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir. Will this be silly? Will it be janky? Oh, shit, what the fuck? He's just a little kid, isn't he? Wow. Does he make his own noises when he does things? Hold on. He does as well. Wow. Who else is there? We can play it as a random Greek woman. Hello, I'm a Greek woman. Sorry, I know that this is not what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm not supposed to be dossing around straight away. But I'm a Greek woman. I can't help it. Wait, hang on. Can we play as Layla? Yes, we can. Hey, boys. I'm Layla Hassan. It's a bit laggy. What the fuck's going on there? Donald, don't spam. What's Donald doing? Look at this, boys. I'm Layla. We can play as Redda. Someone just said change to Redda. Where's Redda? We can play as Shadia. Redda. Hey boys, I'm Redda. Merchandise, Neketi Edet. Ah! Sorry, I had to get into character. I had to do it. Who should we do our first tour as? I feel as if the actor... Doesn't even have abs. Disappointing. He has like a pube line going from his chest all the way down to his cock. What the... Even I don't have a pube line. I just have hair everywhere. Roman soldier, Greek man. Bayek with Egyptian hedge. Does the name William Miles ring a bell? Oh shit, let's get a really sad William Miles. He's sad. Let's get it blurry. Saturate ever so slightly, but the thing is though, we're just gonna make it black and white anyway, so what's the point? We're gonna get a really sad. Sad Willie B. Willie B. Who's Willie B? Willie M. Alright, there we go. There we go. Sad William Miles is our first shot of the day. Anyone else cringing? At what? Climb a pyramid as William. We'll get there. We'll have to start this tour, I think, so we know what we're doing. Or wait, can we just go to any tour? We can just go to any tour. Look how many tours there are. You shoot my nan with a shotgun. That's a lot of tours. If don't shoot my nan with a shotgun, she will not respond well to it. Okay. I guess we'll have to. Number of stations, 8. Region, Alexandria. Learn about the design and layout of the city of Alexandria. It'll take about 6 minutes. Oh, this is pretty interesting, actually. Giving it a whack. Good old William Miles with his pouch of water on his arse. Ethan loves his willies. So many fucking willies.
Planning of the city.
Wait, hang on. Is it William Miles's voice?
Plan to build his great city began with a verse from Homer's Odyssey.
Is it William Miles's voice as well?
In front of Egypt, in the sea with many swells.
It sounds like William Miles's voice, but more like Assassin's Creed 3 William Miles than
Alexander the Great founded his
Origins William Miles.
At the western end of the Nile Delta.
Okay. Righty-ho. I'm the meat brat. Is this the second station? We're just like going everywhere.
Though Alexander considered this location ideal for his great city, it presented considerable challenges.
I'm liking this.
Too difficult to access during storms, the surrounding swamps threatened disease, and the limestone soil...
How much was the size of this discovery tour? I didn't check.
However,
because the update happened while I wasn't there looking. Hey man, can you adopt me? I've adopted too many people. Can't be adopting anymore.
Was its strategic placement. Alexander knew that in controlling Pelusium to the east, Memphis to the south, and his crowning glory Alexandria to the west, he would create a triangular stronghold, allowing him to control the entire delta while giving him access to the Mediterranean.
Okay, I want to be attacked by Geef. My controller's disconnected, dickhead. Okay, we're gonna have to do this the good old way of plug this boy in. It's gonna be making noises now, isn't it?
The Great Walls of Alexandria had a humble beginning.
I'd imagine it won't be very big considering that it's the same world.
Architects were forced to use flour instead.
I like that gold
Clouds
trail.
of migrating birds swept down and ate the flour, erasing the plans. This prompted Alexander
5.593 gigabytes. 4.8 gigabytes for PC. Ooh. So, about 5 gig, so as long as you got 10 gig free, you'll be alright. I would make sure to have at least some access.
Excavations led by Mahmud Bey al-Falaki in the 19th century revealed that the wall enclosure measured approximately 5.2 kilometers in length and 2.2 kilometers in width. It was roughly 9 meters in height.
Okay. You know, this is quite interesting, if I wasn't too fucking captivated by the fact that I'm doing it as well. Can we change characters mid-fucking tour? Right, sick. We're going to be playing as... Wait, hang on. Who is there at the top? Got Julius Caesar, Cleopatra, Hello everybody, I'm Cleopatra. I don't really want to be Cleopatra. What about Caesar? Oh, hey everybody, I'm Caesar. How goes it? I'm really pleased with myself.
These formidable ancient walls would resist
What controllers are
a
you
number
used?
of
Just a
attacks,
360 controller.
including fending off the
For some
king of
reason, I think
Syria
it's got to be.
in
I
169
think it's got to be to do with Windows 10. Why it's a bit
It wasn't
silly.
until 295
This would be better in
CE
VR,
that
wouldn't
they
it?
eventually fell to Roman Emperor
You know,
Diocletian,
probably actually.
and
That's a
this
good
only
shout.
after 8 months of relentless assault.
I am a meep donkey. I don't want to be. I want to be William Miles again. Sorry, William Miles is cool. Mount a horse as William Miles. Never before have I seen something more fun than William Miles on a horse. William Miles is the assassin.
Alexandria's principal architect, Dinocrates, chose a Hippodamian grid plan. The grid maximized functionality with wide
I think you should get an
straight
Xbox
roads
One
and
controller.
canals running beneath
Maybe.
them. Alexander recognized the
We'll
military
see.
value of the city's design. The wide parallel streets gave him optimal surveillance of the city while allowing the unobstructed flow of troops. A central corridor ran from the Mediterranean's north port down to Lake Mareotis to the south. This thoroughfare acted as an unobstructed link for commercial trade and travel between the two ports. Many of the streets were bordered with grand buildings and parks.
This is quite interesting.
Economic Street, with its
Does William
impressive
Miles on a
gate
horse ring a
bordering
bell?
the eastern
Oh, I can zoom. I can do zoomy zoom 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 zoom. Okay, stopping it.
Alexandria was most likely built upon an already
Oh
existing
wow, there's
Egyptian
more info
village.
thing as well.
Upon its completion, the Egyptians reviled the city, refusing to call it by its
Look at
founder's
that.
name. Instead, they called it Raquel,
Fan art, that.
the building.
Not fan art,
as a
sorry,
mark
that's
of the
concept
city,
art.
which was later Hellenized into Rakotis. Despite this, the name Alexandria would remain.
Tour completed. Alexandria, planning the city. Welcome to the Discovery Tour by Assassin's Creed. You can now explore ancient Egypt at your own pace or select that thing to select a new tour by opening the pause menu. Well, first and foremost, the only thing that there is that needs doing today, the thing that we want to go here, because we want to go to the I've done all the tours in Alexandria, they are brilliant. Well, we'll give them all a whack. We'll give some a whack anyway this stream. I'm just going to give this a test. I don't see myself really doing very much with this. If there is any important people watching, try and put this in schools. Oh yeah, let your kids play Assassin's Creed Origins because it's educational. Oh, they selected the wrong game mode and now they're killing Madunnaman. What's going on? Oh, William Miles running through the desert is my favourite thing. Look at how funny it is. But hang on, is there a speed difference with like Bayek's son, or is he a funny kid? Oh, now I see. You see, it's kind of weird because his feet, well, he's gaining more ground than his steps should allow him to. That much is obvious. I'm trying to navigate, but I'm in the middle of the desert. I want to go over there, but I don't want to be on top of the pyramid. I'm Bayek's son running through the desert because, let's face it, Bayek was a very neglectful father. He wasn't best pleased that Khemu ran away. Oh, nah. Do we play these characters in the main game is also into the Bayek? No, don't think we can. We're going to have to... What about Layla Hassan? Because that would be funny. Hello everybody, I'm Layla Hassan running through the nothings. Running towards a couple of pyramids. Because that's what we do. Back to William Miles. Hold on. It says, what's it say about him? Modern day mentor, father of Desmond Miles. Medjai, husband to Aya of Alexandria. Trained as Medjai, wife to Byakusiwa. Roman politician in general. Who cares? Who cares? Egyptian nomadic merchant. What about to say about actor? One of the famed actors of ancient Egypt in costume. Nah, though. Just gonna have to get on with it. Bayek is the first guy to admit he's not the father. What? No, fuck. Love the Easter eggs video. Oh yeah, so do I. I was going to do one about the Hidden Ones DLC, but I reckon I'm going to wait until the Curse of the Pharaohs DLC is out and then do like a mega Easter eggs video on the two. Because, come on. I might as well at this point. I was going to do one on the Hidden Ones DLC, but every time I reached out to the community to see, like, hey guys, you know any Easter eggs in Assassin's Creed Origins Hidden Ones DLC, it would always be, it's over by I have the high ground. By about 100 comments of the same thing, you'd expect that I got the picture. But no, everyone's still going for the same Easter egg. I was looking for more obscure ones, because they're harder to find, so it's obviously easier to get eyes on it. Please turn on the light. No. I'm in the dark for a reason. Because it's how it is. You get to ride... Wait, do I have Senu? William Miles has Senu. What kind of shit is this? Can we fight people? No, we can't. What's my horse? William Miles has just got a basic horse. Away we go. I'm on an adventure, me, William Miles. My son's dead and I've grown a beard. A big massive beard. Can we wait until day?
Three things are necessary when exploring Egypt.
It does sound like it's William Miles' voice actor who's doing the entire Discovery Tour thing as well. So, hello Vizgur Productions. Hello Gamers Planet. Oh shit. The game just lag spiked on me. I don't know why Origins performance has been so wank since all the updates. Like, it wasn't this bad before, and then all of a sudden it gets updated and the performance does that. What's doing that? Hold on, I need to know what's doing that. Might be to do with the fact that my entire computer just slowed down. That's not good news, boys. This is not good news. I'm going to find out who's been talking shit about my grandparents and I'm going to stab them. Wait, what? No, I'm not. I'm just saying, fuck shit, wank penis. Okay, because I was looking over at OBS and it was just stuttering for a second there. But wow, it's not pleasant, is it? Hello, vultures. I just ran past the vultures. They don't seem to mind. See, we've got to climb this pyramid as William Miles, because it sounds like something he'd do. Although, to be honest, I don't know. Shall we do it as William Miles, or shall we do it as, like, Bayek's son? What graphics card do you use? I use a GTX 1060. Is it me, or is this pyramid's surface a lot more damaged in the Discovery Tour than it is in the actual game? Who should we do it as? We don't want to do it as William Miles, because it sounds like something the actual... What about Bayek's son? Fucking rebel. Okay. Away we go. Wow, what a rebel. Kemu. Fucking rebel. He's going up. He's doing it. He's doing it, boys. He's going for it. He's really going to go for it, boys. What a legend. You wish you were as cool as Bayek's son. You know that scene where you don't hear what Kemu says in whispers in Bayek's ear when he's in when he's like hallucinating to feel the reeds and shit. Maybe it's something to do with him climbing a pyramid like a fucking boy. Climb as Kemu, slide down as William.
Try using your eagle when you want a top-down view.
Oh, is it going to give me these hints when I don't want them? Because, come on, little boy. You gotta climb. Right, ho, across we go. In Far Cry 5 on 15 frames per second. We're gonna do this, boys. Fuck shit, wank penis. Up we go. What a guy. Bayek's son is a fucking animal with his hands, isn't he? Oh shit, I shouldn't say that, but I mean climbing things, obviously. Wow, what a jump. That was like 6 times your length. I think Clemu can fit in some of those holes. I don't know how to pronounce his name. You have to roll the K, and I don't understand rolling a K. It's fucking weird. Who would roll something in your name? We nearly did it, boys. Can we synchronise viewpoints too? We can synchronise viewpoints! And I did it as Bayek's son.
3 things are necessary when exploring Egypt: water, a good camera, and an omnipresent voice coming from nowhere.
What the fuck? Water, a good camera, and an omnipresent voice coming from nowhere. Right, now we're going to go down it as Cleopatra. Cleopatra's been up to some weird shit recently. No idea why, but it's okay. Meat Pratt. Hello everybody, I'm Cleopatra. I just happened to be climbing a pyramid. This is just too much. Where can I get in contact with you through DM? I mean, you can always email my business email, which is on my about page and on my Twitter. On my Twitter description. I was trying to climb. I know I'm holding down on the button that should make it possible to just slide down. Me. Right, let's see how far we can. You know what? We need to climb the Pharos. I've decided, because I know that you can throw yourself off of things and not take full damage. I want to know how ridiculous that is. We'll return to Giza very, very soon. What's this? That may or may not be the wankest screenshot I've ever seen. But then again, it's not that bad, is it? You may be wondering how I got here. A little bit. Sit and relax. If you spot a boat in the river, sit in front and let them sail you across the river. Okay, boys. Are these hints just the exact same? Well, these are different hints. I've not seen those hints before. But okay, we're not going to leap of faith. Leaping of faith is for puzzlers. Leap, boy. Okay then. Yeah, nice. Nice one. So we can literally do anything. Hello, I'm Cleopatra. Give me your weapons. Give me your life. Oh, I can do it in first person? There's a first person mode, everyone. That's cool. And we can still stay in control while in first person. We just have to hold down a trigger to do it. You know what? I can get used to that. That's quite cool. That is quite cool, actually.
My kingdom for a glass of water?
Let's climb this shit. Way. I can't see anything, but hey, that was pretty cool. There's a first-person mode, everyone. Let's do this as like Bayek's son to see if the camera goes right down to his level. Oh, it does as well. Isn't that really cool? I am at child height. This is what Bayek's son running around here would look like. He's quite a short ass, isn't he? Then again, he ain't a big guy. He's a little boy. But he's moving really fast. Zoom! Zoom! Whip! Wee! Imagine if you just saw a kid just throw himself off a wall like that. Wouldn't you think, what a div? What an absolute div. Okay, William Miles. Our default boy. The father himself. The father of, William Miles is the father of understanding. We've been going about this entire thing wrong. Can we go underwater by any chance? I don't think it's deep enough here. Oh, we can. And we don't have like... I don't think we have any like breath either. We can just swim ultimately, well, indefinitely underwater forever. Wow. Okay, this is like a really... This to me is like a piss about mode. I'm just being honest. I think it is like a piss about mode. It's quite amusing. Oh, let's get a nice shot without William Miles in. Okay, well I guess we'll have to have William Miles in it. But we don't want any blur on it really, do we? We want to saturate ever so slightly. Temperature. Forget the fact that it's William Miles down there, because it won't do you any good if you think about that for too long. But look at that. Isn't that rather nice? This will be good for Easter eggs. Look at this. Isn't it rather cool? Isn't it rather nice? Look at this. We're swimming about. How far can we go from William Miles? There. William Miles is ringing a bell. Oh, can we get William Miles to actually ring a bell? That's a question. That's a glitch. The controller just stopped working again, dickhead. Come on. You make a free one from Assassin's Creed Black Flag. There's nothing to do though.
My kingdom.
Mind if I borrow your thing?
Water.
He's actually responding to William Miles. He's not like, what are those weird clothes you're wearing? He's like, yeah, okay then. We'll just let you do your thing. But we'll just watch as you hijack my boat thing. Because evidently, you know what you're doing, right? And he's like, yep. Of course I do. I'm William Miles. Can we go to the Hidden Ones Bureau? That's a shout. We can't go over to the Sinai. Well, I mean, obviously, Memphis is the Hidden Ones Bureau. The Hidden Ones Bureau isn't here, so I'd imagine this is how the world is generated before that shit. Well, I need to get to I want to do the Great Pyramid of... I want to do like a right, what's this? We'll do that one, I think. Shall we? Shall we do that one? Yeah, we'll do that one. Right, okay. We're going to have to fast travel to Big Boy Giza. Far Cry 5 Fizhy. That'll be an interesting one. When Far Cry 5 comes out next month, that's another thing that I need to do, to stream a little bit. There's plenty to do, really. I mean, I've got Kingdom Come Deliverance to finish off and review. I've got a stream through The Witcher 3 New Game Plus, because I really, really like that game. And I've been doing that. And I'm going to do that probably after I've done the New Game Plus for Assassin's Creed Origins. I'll continue with that. Where is it? Will that show up? Yes, it will. Why isn't the slide down feature like working at all today? I'm a meat rat, and I'm a meat rat. Right ho. Kingdom Come Deliverance is deadly. And then next month there's the Curse of the Pharaohs expansion, and then there's of course Far Cry 5. There's plenty to be doing. There's plenty for me to do, so I'm alright. Do Kingdom Come Deliverance after it releases some patches. I get the feeling that there won't be any. So I think I'm just gonna have to deal with there not being any patches. For a while, anyway. For at least... Just told the bee to slide, idiot. I have been doing that. It doesn't work in... It doesn't work in this... For some reason.
The view from the top of a pyramid is breathtaking. You should try to climb up.
Okay.
Welcome to Khafre's Funerary Complex. Since the very beginning of the 4th Dynasty, mortuary temples were built adjacent to pyramids on the eastern side.
Do you go to school, Fishy? Nope.
Such a location, facing the rising sun, as well as the world of
I
the
do go to
living
college.
as a whole,
Do my messages
held
go
an
through?
important
YouTube has been
symbolic
screwing up
meaning,
today. Just
for it
subscribe.
was
Cheers,
within
man.
the mortuary
And yeah, I see that
temple
message.
Kings were revived through daily rituals.
You're gonna do an AC Origins New Game Plus walkthrough. Yeah, I'm gonna start that later this evening as well. So there is that. Don't forget to share the stream, like, and hit subscribe if you're new. I did that kind of awkward for how I usually do them.
Area which consisted of a vestibule and a courtyard.
I need to get a haircut. Fucking hell.
Where all sacred elements were located. The back of the temple incorporated several essential features, including an inner sanctuary with a false door, which allowed the soul of the pharaoh to travel between the world of the dead and the world of the living.
Okay. It is not supposed to be in ancient times. I saw someone doing this with Bayek. This is a simulation of just ancient Egypt how it is in the main game, except for some odd reason you can explore it as in William Miles' skin if you so wish.
The largest of all such structures, Khafre's mortuary temple was entirely built with megalithic blocks of limestone from a nearby quarry and encased with granite. Parts of Khafre's mortuary temple, particularly the courtyard walls, are thought to have been decorated with splendid reliefs. However, not a single image of the king has been discovered inside the mortuary temple.
How interesting. If subscribed say that eSubs not subscribed, I'll execute all subscribed, I see. You what? What was this, Joe? What? I don't know. Ubisoft needs to adopt some idea from God of War. Most likely the combat system of God of War 2008. It'll be good for the next Assassin's Creed. Oh look, it's an AC stream and we got a lot of people. Indeed we do. Oh.
Khufu's direct successor, Jedefre, followed the custom which required each king to establish a new site for their funerary accommodation.
That's pretty
and
cool,
chose
actually.
Abu Rawash as his last resting place. When the time
It's an
came to
educational
build his own
mode for the
funerary
edumacation.
complex, Khafre, also one of Khufu's sons and the successor to Jedefre, broke with tradition and returned to Giza.
Right, sick.
Not only did Khafre thumb his nose
I'm in
at
college, but
tradition,
what do you study? I
but he
just
did
study
so in a
history,
way
innit?
which
Because I'm a
he
cool
hoped
boy.
would allow him to
Look at this,
overshadow his
I'm
father's
tippy-toeing
most
around
important
around this golden thing. Like a big boy. Whoa, it's going through my leg. Ow, it hurts. Shit. Right, along we go. Do hippos attack you? No, I attack the hippos. Meep, 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 meep. Look at William Miles running through the desert. Who would have thought that William Miles had to run? Look at that shit. Look at that shit, my boy. Who do you play as? What do you mean? What do you...
Though Khafre's pyramid is smaller than Khufu's, it was cunningly built on a more elevated bedrock layer than the Great Pyramid, making it appear higher than any other pyramid at Giza. Today, Khafre's pyramid,
The Namj William Miles.
Giza that
The
still has the
Namj.
upper part of its limestone
What a boy.
casing.
The Namj. Yeah, this is interesting. I'll give it that. It's an interesting adventure to be had. I'll start new progress of AC Origins. I'm a sensitive kid, Lamau. You what?
Considered a most sacred area, the Giza necropolis was strictly defined, both geographically and physically. An 8-meter thick Tura limestone wall completely surrounded the Great Pyramid. The only way inside would have been through the mortuary temple.
What's a passport about? Ooh, timeline. Oh, that's interesting. So, the Great Pyramids were built here. Then there's Common Era here. So let's say this is 2686. So this is going more or less 5,000 years ago nearly. We go through. Then there's this. There's Cleopatra here, just before the Common Era begins, and then there's modern day. So this is basically what this is showing you, is that Cleopatra existed closer to the invention of social media than she did the creation of the pyramids, which I think I heard somewhere beforehand. This is just showing it. Tutankhamun was here, and then there's Ramesses II. Alexander the Great was assassinated by a proto-assassin boy in Assassin's Creed lore. But obviously this is Discovery Tour, this will be actual history. Alexander the Great is a fat fuck, and that's the Pharaoh of Alexandria, is it? That's interesting. What's this? This controls. Passport. So far, this is the one we're doing. Right, we're just going to continue doing a few of these, I reckon.
From the reign of Sneferu and onwards, the subsidiary pyramid became a common feature within
Try
the
all skins
pyramidal
available.
complex.
Is that fire?
The function
God
of the
knows.
subsidiary pyramid, however,
Evening, lads. Hello,
size
Mr.
and
Shen.
height than the royal tomb.
It's getting dark outside. I'm going to flip this light on real quick.
That it was meant to house the car of the pharaoh.
All sorted now. Now you can see me better. Righty ho. Along we go. So here. This is a
In mainstream media, the Ka is often defined as the soul of the deceased. The truth is a bit more complicated.
Is anybody else getting like some really weird fucking Liam Neeson vibes from William Miles standing here staring into the distance like, I will avenge them all?
It represented the deceased's vital
Oh, I have an idea.
essence.
Can we look into William Miles's
In order
ear
for the deceased to
through
ascend to
photo
a new
mode?
life, whether in this world or the next, the Ka had to be embodied in a statue, and its existence maintained through offerings and rituals.
Can we? I want to go into like the photo mode. I want to look in his ear. Have a look. That's a pretty sick ear, not gonna lie. Khafre's Funerary Complex.
Within Khafre's subsidiary pyramid, a wooden box containing pieces of cedar was discovered by archaeologists. When reassembled, it turned out to be a shrine mounted on a sled. Just as with the solar barges found around Khufu's pyramid, it seems Khafre's shrine and sled were ritually disposed of after his funeral.
Okay, that's a tour completed. That was quite interesting. White ear. I don't know, it just fascinated me. Can we fast travel 2 tours? What's this? Let's do this one, the Origin of the Pyramid. That one's interesting sounding. That was pretty sick. They are pretty interesting, aren't they? I'm quite interested. Lads, hello, Spoon Boy, Ralphie Boy. Number of stations, 7. Giza. Learn about early funerary monuments of ancient Egypt and how their evolution into the pyramidal structure we know... And their evolution into the pyramidal structure we know so well today, even. I like how it does this thing with the camera while we wait. Let's do this.
Welcome to the origin of the.
Is it a different narrator?
The origin of the word pyramid is controversial. Most believe that it originates with the Greek word pyramis, which referred to a bread of conical shape. Life and death in ancient Egypt were modeled on the cycle of the sun. The perfect shape of the smooth-faced pyramid became associated with the metaphor of the pharaoh transformed into one of the sun's rays in death. Pyramids represented the Benben, the primordial mound of the Heliopolitan creation myth. These stories permeated every aspect of Egyptian life to a greater or lesser extent.
Okay, well, along we go. How interesting.
During the pre-dynastic period, the development of funerary
What's
practices
this?
was different, depending on whether one was located in Lower Egypt or Upper Egypt. Well before the pyramid, there was the burial pits. It is on the site of Merimde Beni Salame in Lower Egypt that we find the oldest funerary site, dating back to 5000 BCE.
Fucking hell.
Study of the tombs revealed that the
This
bodies
is
of the
interesting,
deceased
isn't
were
it? I'm
deposited
learning
in a
shit. I
shallow
love your
grave
channel. Cheers,
in a
man.
fetal position. Though a few objects were recovered from these graves, they offered no insight as to the social class of those interred
And this
within.
is an actual corpse. Cool. I quite like that. That's quite interesting. This game is lit B. We have to jump this way.
In Upper
That's a
Egypt,
really
pre-dynastic practices are
compromising
easier to study,
position
but
to
reveal
be
more
found dead in,
complex
isn't it?
funerary rites.
Look at it. It's
They
fucking
are
hell.
divided into two
Bend
cultural
over while I
phases,
plow your rectum and you become a
and
corpse. Is his
Nadada.
thumb going through his eye or
The
something?
Badarian phase ranged from 4400 BCE to 3800 BCE. Small necropolises were discovered on the outskirts of villages, revealing the emergence of a funerary cult. The bodies of the deceased were lowered into an oval grave and covered with goat or gazelle skins. Items needed in everyday life were added alongside the body.
Okay then, interesting. I just want to see Khemu climb a pyramid. It looks so dumb. I did that. I climbed the pyramid as Khemu. It was quite interesting.
During the three Nagata periods ranging from 4000 BCE to 3510 BCE, funerary practices evolved in complexity. The shape of tombs changed from oval to rectangular, mimicking the homes of the living. The size of the burials increased and funerary items became more stylized and numerous. Tombs gained complexity, with masonry.
I feel as if
wooden
William
piers,
Miles's beard
or
is
raw bricks
growing
added
because
to
of how much
strengthen
of
the
this shit's
structures.
going on.
In time, socially stratified necropolises emerged.
Do you
For
enjoy doing this
example,
education?
in hierarchical
I'm learning some
the elite and
edumacations.
commoners had
Let's get to
separate
100 likes, by the way.
necropolises.
That'll be pretty sick. I actually feel uncomfortable looking at these pictures. Fucking lag spike shit. How old are you? 6. I'm 6.
The term mastaba, meaning massive bench in dialectal
Massive
Arabic,
bench.
refers to a form of funerary
Massive
architecture that was
bench.
present in Egypt from the Archaic period.
It's just
to
a
the Middle
huge
Kingdom.
fucking bench.
An evolution of the burial pit, mastabas were generally composed of two parts. A structure was built above the ground in the form of a massive rectangle with stepped walls, and a subterranean burial chamber was located underneath.
A massive bench.
Smaller mastabas often surrounded the much larger tomb of the king. These generally held the remains of the king's relatives and courtiers.
It's a bench. Okay, I mean, along we go. Oh god, Fizhy is retarded. Why do I feel the need to follow this this wiry thing all the way along? I'll just do.
The arrangement of the substructure of the mastaba evolved during the course of the Old Kingdom. From the 5th dynasty onwards, mastabas often featured multi-roomed substructures, with sometimes up to 30 rooms. Also, the quantity and quality of decorated surfaces increased noticeably, as well as the number
Wow.
of statues found within.
I'm a big AC fan, but I think open world games are dying day by day. Now, I think open world games won't be dying. Why is William Miles suddenly incredibly looking? He just looks damp. What's happened to him? How did you get so wet, William? Oh no, you didn't. It's just the lighting. For some reason, he's got this gold gleam on him. This is the end of the line.
The 6th dynasty would see art
Look
used
at
to its
that.
utmost. The entire surface of a mastaba would be covered in scenes of daily life, illustrating the prosperity of those lucky enough to comfortably spend eternity near the pyramid of a pharaoh. The best example of this type of mastaba is the tomb of Mereruka in Saqqara.
In Saqqara. Right, cool. We completed a tour. I'm liking this. You know, you know, this is a cool educational thing. If you ever want to like mong out and just do not very much, but give Origins like a little role, then this seems to have some things for it, doesn't it? Are there... What's this? Learn about the Qattara Depression in northwestern Egypt. Shall we do this? It'll take 2 minutes. It won't be that bad, I promise. If it's 2 minutes long, it can't be that bad. I wish I were a pyramid. I am a pyramid. I am the pyramid. I'm William Miles, and this is my pyramid. Fucking hell, what is it? William Miles is possessed. Okay. My name is William Miles, and I am a pyramid. Been since May. Pretty sick, that. There we go. Along we go. It'll take 2 minutes. Wow, that's too fucking long. AC Dynasty is fake, boy. I couldn't care less.
The Qattara Depression.
It's got depression in the name, lol. Fizhy, you are awesome. Cheers, man.
The Qattara Depression is located in the northwest part of Egypt. Reaching 18,000 square kilometers, the basin is 133 meters below sea level and covered with salt.
Salty boy! Wait, it's below sea level?
The lowest point in Africa, after the Qattara Depression.
I didn't know it was below sea level. I genuinely didn't realise that the Qattara Depression was meant to be below sea level. So it is like a depression. That's why it's got depression in the name. It's not a place where people go to like hang themselves or anything, because there's nothing to hang themselves on. That much was evident. I didn't understand why it had depression in the name. Obviously it was because it was below sea level. Stupid me. Right, along we go.
The climate is very arid, with average temperatures reaching 36 degrees Celsius.
Right, sick.
The famous Siwa Oasis is located on the protected southwestern region. Today, the Qattara Depression is utilized for oil exploration.
So wait, hang on, is Siwa a part of the Qattara Depression as well? Well, it's not part of that district in the game. But, you know, like, obviously it's still like in the depression bit, and then it just goes along there. It's covered with salt. Covered with salty boy. Not bad. William Miles stands over the pyramid. No, this William Miles. You know, these shots would be really cool if it wasn't so immersion breaking to have William Miles there. I like that. That was really over the top, and it looked kind of cool. Let's make it look really nice. Oh, there we go. No, used to. Why do you think it's called the Depression? Well, I mean, obviously I knew it was like a dip, but I didn't realise it was below sea level. I thought it was just like surrounded by... It was like a valley surrounded by elevated terrain. That's what I thought it was. I didn't realise it was like below sea level. But then again, I mean, I don't know what I expected. Meat Prat. Anywho, along we go. Siwa? Anyone? Shall we do Siwa? There's 6 stations. 3 stations. That'll take us 2 minutes. Might as well give it a whack. Nathan, he'll do more fishy vlogs to videos. Oh, don't listen to him. I bet there are loads more content like this released in every other game released. I don't think that'll ever happen. Most people don't think let's add an educational mode to Tamriel or anything like that, but okay. Alright, tour started.
Welcome to ancient Egyptian medicine.
Oh, is it me, or is that William Miles' voice and I'm playing as William Miles? I've been saying
medical
this.
Procedures
That's fucking
have been
sick.
found on mummies, and ancient Egyptians left detailed medical writings from diagnosis to follow-up treatment. One of the oldest known surgical studies is
I really like this, you know, I'm liking it, it's good fun.
One of the first documents in history.
Go to the precursor door to see if it's open.
The integrity of the brain and cognitive functions.
I'm going to do that in a sec.
Including cases of ocular complications and paralysis following head trauma. Vinegar-treated marble stone from Memphis was used as an anesthetic.
Right. What's
Another
this?
similar document,
That's pretty cool, isn't it?
medical papyrus, is over 20 meters long and 30 centimeters wide. It details treatments of 48 surgical cases and contains 877 paragraphs describing various diseases. Alongside accurate and factual scientific approaches, the papyrus has more than 700 magic formulas and incantations to ward off demons and disease. This demonstrates how ancient Egyptians believed in a harmonious balance between religion
I can
and
barely
science.
see the subtitles, but that's okay, because I'm looking at what's going on. Oh, can I pick up some arrows while I'm here? Cool. What the fuck is this person doing? I think they're insane.
Remedies were considered as medicine and carried by doctors and priests. Village doctors often had another job alongside their medical duties and the preparation of medicines. A cure for blindness was made of fermented honey, ochre, and coal. The science behind it was that honey functioned as an antiseptic and antibacterial, while ochre would reduce the swelling. All of their knowledge did not always suffice. Ramses II died of an infection caused by an abscessed tooth.
Well, that's a bit depressing, that. What a way to go. So, where is the door? Because I want to see the door. I want to see if that door can be opened and things. I don't remember this being there, though. I don't know. Thought that would just go straight down into the thing. We're gonna have to have a little scoople about, you know. Can we go up, please, William Miles? Is there any chance? No, apparently not. Fucking retard. Long ago, I am running through the shrubbery because I'm a boy like that. I'm a cool guy. I don't remember this being sealed over either, actually. I think that they've put this here so you can't go in. Honestly, I think that's what's happened. I don't remember this being I don't remember this being like that at all. Maybe it's the wrong location. No, I don't think it's a part of that one, actually. I think I am in the right place. It's just how it is. Yeah, they've sealed it up. See what we can do. 14, fucking hell. We'll do this one first. If you haven't already left the like on the stream, please go ahead and do that. That would be really appreciated. Osiris, the first mummy. Ooh. Understand the significance of the mummies of ancient Egyptians.
Welcome to Osiris, the first mummy.
Can we, yeah, we can get a torch out. Wait, hang on. Is Layla Hassan, would it be glow sticks? That's what I want to know. Because Layla Hassan has glow sticks. Ah, it's an actual torch. We'll do with this as Layla. Because come on, who doesn't want to be Layla? William is hot. In that fucking jacket in the desert? Sure. I've seen this corpse before.
Date from the Old Kingdom, though Egyptologists believe that mummification was in use much earlier than that. At first, the body was mummified through environmental desiccation, by leveraging the dryness of the environment and the heat of the climate. Early experimentations in mummification were conducted with the use of
Go to a
resin
brothel
made
as
from
William
tree sap.
Miles.
Strips of linen were only used on some superficial parts of the epidermis of the hands or jaw.
We're going to the brothel after this one, boys. And I have no idea why. It's kind of well lit inside, so you don't have to use any of that stuff. Oh, that's new.
In any way until 3600
Look at that.
BCE. This is when the Egyptian belief that the body housed the soul was finally documented for modern Egyptologists to eventually decipher. It was not until the arrival of the myth of Osiris in the Egyptian religion around the 5th dynasty that mummification
I want to penetrate
was thoroughly
William's arse. Well,
conceptualized.
I would
The
not
practice
express
was
that view here,
thereafter
I would
grounded
express that
in both a
elsewhere.
mythological
Where
and
people care what you
ideological
want to
point of view.
penetrate. What's this?
Osiris was mainly known as the god of the dead and the god of resurrection. The most well-known Genesis myth concerning Osiris is that of his dismemberment.
Yeah, what?
It is Plutarch who gives the most simplified and complete summary of the story.
I've studied some of Plutarch's work in ancient history last year. I failed ancient history, just so you know.
King to rule Egypt. Jealous of his power, his brother Seth attempted to usurp his throne. After
look at those eyes. He just wants to gobble on your cock. Look at him. Right.
And scattering the pieces of his body all over Egypt. Isis, the great of magic, traveled all over Egypt in search of the pieces of her husband's body. After a long search, she recovered all the pieces save for his manhood, as it was eaten by a fish.
Plutarch. Plutarch. Layla Hassan learning that it is so badass. Oh wait, hang on, shit, no. We need to see what's through here. I'm going on an adventure. Wait, where am I? I'm here. Okay, I'm done. Sneaky, 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 sneaky.
Isis then reassembled the body of her husband by binding it together with strips of linen.
Not sure that's exactly how it works.
Her sister Nephthys, another powerful magician, they gave Osiris the breath of life. This not only brought him back from the dead, but also allowed him to recover his virility long enough to impregnate Isis, thus ensuring his succession before, once more, dying. Thus Horus was born.
They use necromancy to bring him back to life so he can fuck her and then die again. That's depressing.
The ritual used to bring Osiris back to life essentially depicts how he became the first mummy. It is why, on the sarcophagi of kings, we often find Isis and Nephthys represented as the magicians who restore life to the deceased.
So the deceased come back to life to fuck people and then they die again, okay. Tour completed. Osiris the first mummy. Right, sick. Well, be sure to go ahead and leave a like on the stream. Let's get to 100. We're really close now. Where are we off to now? Shall we do some things? Shall we go and do some things? Shall we see what Bayek's outfit looks like without a shield? Can we get the hood up? No, the hood stays down apparently. But
if you have some time, check out Alexandria. It's one of the greatest cities in antiquity.
That's a hint. We're gonna go. Where's that? There's Cyrene over here. If we want to give Cyrene a check. Alexandria is fucking completely packed. I want to give that one a try. You know, but there's so many that we could give a look at, take a look at. Temples and rituals. Ancient Egypt. Of evolution of pottery. Sneferu's first pyramid. There we go. That's one that we need to do, isn't it? We'll do it as Bayek, because Bayek is cool boy. Well, in fact, Osiris is the brother of Anubis. Both are the exact opposites. Osiris is the god of light and Anubis is the god of dark. This is a simple terms, aka light and dark. In simple terms, right, cool. This is pretty sick, isn't it? It's daytime all of a sudden.
Sneferu's first pyramid.
I suppose it's just easier, isn't it? I really like the look of the no shield. This is why I wish you could remove your shield in Origins, because it would just yield some really nice look on the outfit, because it's not covering it up, and it does look pretty nice. There we go. Using the photo mode to our advantage to get some nice screen grabs. And long we go.
With the long reign of Sneferu, the first king
Ghost of
the Fourth
Tsushima or
Dynasty,
Tsushima.
the most brilliant and
I'm gonna give that a crack
creative
probably,
period
if it
began
ever
for the
comes out.
construction of funerary monuments in Egypt. Funerary monument design moved
Jesus,
from the
Siwa.
step pyramid to the smooth-faced pyramid.
Wouldn't it be fun to play as
testament to
Asterix
the
or
evolution
Obelix?
of the practices
Oh, that would
of
have been funny,
construction.
actually.
The first attempt at this design was the Pyramid of Meidum.
Let's get along to this thing real quick. I like this.
While Sneferu's monument started as a 7-stepped pyramid, it was later altered into an 8-stepped structure. The final phase of construction saw the steps filled out and an outer casing applied to achieve a smooth surface.
Alright. Intriguing.
The smooth dressing of the walls did not provide sufficient bonding, however.
What's
and
this?
the outer casing did not rest on sound foundations. As a result, the bases of the 4 outer buttress walls gave way, causing the walls to slide down and collapse. While the Meidum Pyramid was abandoned due to design flaws, it showcased other innovations that would impact all
I want you
future
just to make a
pyramid
Jesus model for this
designs.
game mode. Yeah. If you haven't already left a like on the stream, please go ahead and do that. That'd be grand. Long we go.
As well as the smooth sides, it was the first time a ceremonial pavement was built, leading from the valley to the temple of the pyramid. Another innovation was that of the funerary chamber, which was no longer at the bottom of a well, but rather above ground level.
Change to Ptolemy.
This change signaled the
Okay.
beginning of the 3-bedroom system.
Okay. My name is Ptolemy. What are those shoes? What kind of footwear is that, pal? Fucking hell. No, they're really bad. Look at them. Look at how fucking huge they are. Nah. Ptolemy's choice in footwear depresses me. Ptolemy can climb a pyramid though, so I can't really say much. Pyramids of the Middle Kingdom. I'm just having a look around. How's it going, Dave? Shut up. Somebody's getting on. He's attacking Dave. Big Dave will reign supreme.
Welcome to Pyramids of the
I like how
Middle
there's a
Kingdom.
first-person view. That's not bad. I like that.
During the Middle Kingdom era, the powerful rulers of the 12th dynasty resumed the tradition of elaborate pyramidal tombs. For example, Amenemhat I built a funerary complex in Lisht, and Senusret II selected the Elahun site in the Fayum. Amenemhat II and Sesostris III, however, cast their favor towards Dashur. Amenemhat III built a pyramid there as well before moving to Hawara in the Fayum.
Cool. See that? I am Ptolemy. Is Ptolemy a gay boy? Who knows? Convert the Big Dave of the religious life.
The plundering
Interesting.
of tombs in troubled times
It's an
prompted
interesting
the
thing, isn't
architects
it?
of the Middle Kingdom to devise increasingly complicated means of security during construction. As such, while the architectural plans of the Hawara pyramid were simpler than the one at Dashur, the means used to protect it from looters were much more elaborate. Beyond the use of blind passages and concealed trapdoors, the architects relied on a system of stone slabs, which were
This is-
slid into place at the end of construction.
Gay.
These massive stone slabs
Reckon
were
another
meant to
15
permanently
minutes of
block
giving
the
this a little whirl,
passageways leading
and then I'll
to
be
the
ready to
funerary
make my
chambers.
judgment as to whether or not it's any fun. And yeah, I'm enjoying this, so shouldn't. So yeah, I'll be able to give some thoughts on this. Taking a look at what's going on. My name's Ptolemy, and I'm a dickhead. Way. How old even is Ptolemy? Is he like He's like 13. 13 and a heroin addict. Has he got facial hair? Ah, gee, inbred fuck. Oh dear.
The kings of the 13th dynasty began building their pyramids at Masguna, south of Dashur, then moved on to Fayum and Abydos. The kings of the 17th dynasty, however, satisfied themselves with crowning their cave tombs with small pyramids of raw brick. The kings of the 18th dynasty gave up the shape of the pyramid as a royal tomb entirely. They chose a mountain with a pyramidal shape in the Valley of Kings and dug their graves there.
Yeah, well, that's cool enough. Let's wrap up this tour real quick. Ptolemy, my bitch. I don't want to play as Ptolemy anymore. It's time to play as a random Roman soldier. Yes. We'll just play as Roman soldier, why not? I like this Roman soldier, he's pretty cool. Look at his face, the face of somebody that you want to stab, or probably have stabbed 100 times. Also, a Roman soldier wearing trousers, what the fuck?
It was not until the Nubian pharaohs of the 25th dynasty that kings were once again buried under pyramidal tombs. In fact, today, the area of ancient Nubia, modern Sudan, contains a record number of 220 known pyramids to Egypt's 138.
That's a lot of pyramids.
Despite their slow decline in use and quality, pyramids continued to fascinate all and sundry up to the Roman era. They remain to this day a symbol of the religious dedication of the pharaohs.
That is a lot of pyramids though, you must admit. And that's the tour completed. Why does the Roman soldier have good shoes? Ooh. I would not consider those any good, but they're decent. They can't be that bad. Crocodilopolis. Rediscovering Egypt. Modern... Learn about the beginnings of modern archaeology. Ooh, interesting. Horses? Horses. Isn't Nubian the name of a porn company? I couldn't say. Maybe. Potentially. Hopefully. I don't know. What do you want me to say? I don't know. Learn about the beginnings of modern archaeology. That's what I want to do. Oh shit, I knocked this microphone. I knocked the pop filter. Why was this person running? Why are they running? Why are they running back?
In the 19th century, the increased intensity of tourism and excavations, as well as the outflow of antiquities to other countries, threatened Egypt's archaeological heritage. Egyptians took part in this destruction by ransacking sites for artifacts to sell, quarrying stones from ancient monuments, and removing sebak, ancient mud bricks, to reuse for their own purposes.
Hey. I'm gonna get run over by a carriage.
A major step in conserving Egypt's heritage was taken in 1858, when the Viceroy of Egypt created the Antiquities Service. Supported by a team of foreign
He's an ugly bugger, isn't he?
We're
looking at a pile.
An iron grip on the service. He carried out his work across Egypt and into Nubia, intervening on almost every major site. Aware of the necessity of keeping unearthed artifacts in Egypt, Mariette requested a museum be created for that purpose in 1858. This museum was the ancestor of the Egyptian Museum.
Okay then. I should give up YouTube and become a hype beast porn star already. No, I'm alright. You toxic boy. Along we go. What's this? This will be interesting, won't it?
Gaston Maspero, Mariette's successor, expanded and reorganized the Antiquities Service and instigated laws regulating the export of artifacts. French scholars ran the service until it passed into Egyptian hands in the 1950s. As of the mid-19th century, Egyptology was fast becoming a recognized discipline within both private institutions and learned societies.
Alright, cool. Not bad.
A French architect, archaeologist, and former researcher, Jean-Claude Golvin, now specializes in the artistic reconstruction of ancient cities and monuments. To date, he has created more than 800 drawings, which include 3 volumes focusing on the reconstitution of ancient Egypt. His work is exquisitely detailed and can be found in books and
that guy looks like he
around
fancies
the
the
world.
pachyderms. That's one way to put it. He definitely looked like he had a prolapsed anus issue.
The team was thrilled to collaborate.
Oh, behind the
with
scenes.
Jean-Claude
It says
Golvin
behind
in
the
order
scenes
to
with the Ubisoft
recreate
logo in the
Egypt
corner.
for the game. In the 19 exclusive watercolors he created for the team, Golvin used scientific data as the base, and then extrapolated to provide a full interpretation of various locations and monuments in ancient Egypt. Both early sketches and fully rendered images were then used by the team as references while building the world of Assassin's Creed Origins.
That was like a Ubisoft sound as well. I like that. That's really cool.
Although ancient Egypt's rich religious culture and its mortuary monuments continue to be investigated, the modern discipline of Egyptology has shifted focus. Rather than single-mindedly retrieving impressive artifacts, Egyptologists today focus instead on increasing the body of knowledge. In the past, excavations took place in the field, and while that is still the case today, much of the work on Egyptology now takes place in libraries and archives.
Cool stuff. Who the fuck says FAPS in 2018? I don't know. Somebody who wants to? Behind the scenes, porn. What is it with everybody in porn today?
Today, archaeology in Egypt relies on an interdisciplinary approach, where traditional Egyptologists are helped by a wide spectrum of scientists from other disciplines and new non-invasive techniques. GPS data, satellite imaging, and ground-penetrating radar allow archaeologists to gain a sense of what lies underneath the ground before excavating.
Okay. Tour completed. Yes. Pretty good, that. So if we got a passport, we've done 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we've done 9 tours. I think we need to procure a 10th tour. Let's find a really quick tour to do to make it our 10th. The Bent Pyramid. That's the one. Backstage casting porn. How did the assassins get their hidden bodies? Because nobody in those times knew how to make that shit. Well, somebody did, evidently.
Welcome to the Bent Pyramid of Dashur. After the construction of the Meidum Pyramid failed, Sneferu transferred his residence and the official necropolis to Dashur. There he began construction on his second attempt at a funerary monument. The resulting structure, known as the Bent Pyramid, is the only one of its shape in Egypt.
Along we go. Da-na-na-na-na.
Though the pyramid also proved unstable and was abandoned, it marked a technical and architectural breakthrough. Heralding an important design transition, the Bent Pyramid displays a shift from the step pyramid to a functional smooth-sided pyramid.
Okay. Cool. I think you're really enjoying this. Yeah.
The Bent Pyramid
They can
was
barely see
unique in
anything.
having 2 separate entrances, one on the northern face and another on the western face. The chamber of this pyramid was too small for a human burial. It was probably meant for the burial of a statue designated to house the Ka, the vital spirit of the deceased king.
Okay then. Pretty cool. Can we go in there? We're going to go in there once we're done. And we're literally here. We're going to go in there. And that'll be cool. I know we can go in the game, so we're going to do it.
With the bent pyramid, architects successfully experimented with a completely new idea: to build the pyramid with a core of huge stones settled on a progressive horizontal design.
Would you like an
This
AC
way,
game in
each
medieval period in
construction phase
England?
could be completed in a single stage, allowing the
To be
architect
honest,
complete
probably would be a good
control over
setting.
every
It's
design
further on down the
element.
line. Not so fussed quite
Unfortunately,
yet.
these precautions did not prevent sagging or cracks in the interior rooms of the pyramid. Sneferu abandoned the monument and began the construction of yet another pyramid.
There we go, we've done 10 tours. Now we're going to climb in. But not as a Roman soldier, because a Roman soldier could do that without a problem. We're going to do it as Shadya. Because Shadya's a hardened fucking explorer. Shadya goes tomb raiding. Hey. The torch is about as fucking tall as a Jesus Christ. Can Shadya do it? Yeah, of course Shadya can. Let's see what's... Look at that. Look at how long her arm goes. Shadya's arm just expands. An Assassin's Creed, a Viking Assassin's Creed would be fucking sick. Well, later on down the line, I reckon it would be sick. Look at how long her arms go, though.
The view from atop of a pyramid is breathtaking. You should try to climb up there.
This is, not bad. I am the boy. Right, I've enjoyed being in this pyramid for long enough. So, here are my thoughts on this, right? What's up here? I want to go up here. Okay. Apparently I can't. Apparently I can. Maybe. Possibly. No, I can't. Oh, that's a shame. So. I think Shadya's stuck on a thing. She is. She doesn't even want to turn. What a fucking retard. Right, along we go. We're going to go to, you know, I do want to give this one a try. I'm curious as to this place. Hi, hello, Marky Gamer. Plutarch claimed that Cleopatra could speak over 9 languages. I do think that that was probably exaggerated, but speaking 9 languages would be an interesting skill to have. Am I late? Potentially. I don't know. We're going to do this as Aya. Yes. But yeah, this go.
My kingdom for a glass of water.
This. Right, my dinner's ready, so I suppose we won't do this now. We'll just wrap up. So, yeah. This Discovery Tour thing is actually quite interesting. It's a good way to learn Egypt things.
He's pleased.
And if you like Egypt things, then you'll like this. And, you know, it's quite history stuff. I like it. That's all there is to it, really. It's cool. Cool little thing. Don't think I'm going to sit through all the tours, but maybe, if I can be bothered or if I'm bored, I might sit through a couple tours. But, you know, obviously, it's just a little fun feature for people who are interested about learning more about ancient Egypt. And I'm quite impressed by the fact that they've gone and done it in such a way that they have, as opposed to leaving it in like a fat file database thing. Obviously, a cool little database in the game would have been nice, but this ain't bad. But anyway, thank you all for watching this stream. Hope you all enjoyed. Be sure to go ahead, leave a like, subscribe, share. I will be back live later with some New Game Plus of Assassin's Creed Origins. So yeah, stay tuned for that. I'll set up the event as soon as I've finished my food, and then we'll get going pretty soon after. So yeah, thank you all for watching. I'll see you all very soon with another stream at some point.